thought about what you said to me the other day about my painting. Stayed up half the night thinking about it. And something occurred to me, and I fell into a deep, peaceful sleep. I haven't thought about you since. You want to know what occurred to me? You're just a boy. You have the faintest idea what you're talking about. You've never been outside of Boston. So if I ask you about art, you probably give me the skinny on every art book you've ever read. Michelangelo, you know a lot about him. Life's work, political aspirations, him and the Pope, sexual orientation, the whole works. But I bet you can't tell me what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel. Never stood there and looked up at that beautiful ceiling and seen that. I ask you about women, you probably give me the syllabus of your personal favorites. Now, you may have been late a few times, but you've never woken up next to a woman and been truly happy. You're a tough kid. I ask you about war, you probably throw Shakespeare at me. Once more into the breach, dear friends. But you've never been near one. You've never held your friend's head in your lap and watched him gasp his last breath as he looks to you for help. I ask you about love, you probably quote me a sonnet. But you've never looked at a woman and felt totally vulnerable, knowing she could level you with her eyes, feeling like God put an angel on earth just for you, rescue you from the depths of hell. You wouldn't know what it feels like to be her angel, have that love for her, to be there forever. Through anything. Through cancer. I know what it's like to sleep sitting up in a hospital room for 2 months holding her hand because the doctors can see the look in your eyes that says the term visiting hours don't apply to you. And you don't know about real loss because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much. I look at you, I don't see a confident, intelligent man. I see a cocky, scared, shitless kid. You're a genius, Will. Nobody denies that. Nobody could possibly understand the depths of you. And yet you presume to know everything about me because you saw a painting of mine and you ripped my fucking life apart. You're an orphan, right? Do you think I know the first thing about what that's like? How hard your life has been? How you feel? Because I read Oliver Twist? Does that encapsulate you? Personally, I don't give a shit about any of that. Know why? Because there's nothing I can learn about you that I can't read in some fucking book. Unless you want to talk about you and who you are. I'm fascinated. I'm in. But you don't want to do that, do you, sport? You're terrified of what you might say. It's your move, Chief.